It's Grassroots Rugby, the Saturday Rugby Club on Radio Sport.
You're back on the SRC, 23 minutes past 3 on your Saturday afternoon. What a beautiful afternoon. I'm joined in studio with, you're not joined with, Shane Binnie from the Wellington Rugby Union. G'day, Shane.
G'day, Damian. Thanks for having me.
Mate, thanks for coming in. What this whole show today is about the game we love, the city we love and all that stuff. And for me, it all starts with the juniors. It all starts with the future. And you're doing some great things for junior rugby in Wellington, so I thought I'd get you in and talk about the house that Wellington Rugby built.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Like you said, it is all for the kids. And this is a very special project that Wellington Rugby is taking on. We're building a house. Crazy, I know. Yeah. But we are building a house. And when this house is completed, it will be going to auction, and those funds that are raised will be donated back to junior rugby. And our long-term charity partner just up the road here, the Wellington Children's Hospital. Yeah,
you guys have been supporting them for many years. So that's the end of the thing, but how did this all come about, mate?
Oh, well, yeah, it has, in all honesty, been a few years in the making.
Yep.
It came up in conversation watching one of the Lions games a couple of seasons back, and those conversations started to really get the inspiration going. It's really tough out there in the commercial world of rugby, and even more difficult in the amateur space. So this was a perfect opportunity to try something new, do something different, try to generate funds in a different way.
Yep.
So what we're doing is exactly that. We are building a house. We're bringing together all our sponsors,
yep,
all our community partners, city councils, tradies, people in the rugby network. We're bringing all those people together and we're building a house. That the cost of the house we've actually been able to really drive down, and the generosity from those suppliers and the community has just been unbelievable, and it's just quite humbling. So right at this very point in time, we've got construction underway, and we're in the sort of final stages of preparing that house to be completed.
Too much. Whereabouts is it?
Yeah, well, this is that's the thing here in Wellington. It's tough to get to even find a property that is suitable. So we have some very generous supporters in Wallaceville Estate.
Right.
And the new Wallaceville Estate development is out in Trentham, Upper Hutt.
Beautiful place.
So we've got a fantastic section out there that was sponsored to us.
Awesome.
And that was the final piece in the puzzle, securing that piece of land. And once we got that piece of land, then everything, all the pieces of the puzzle started to fall together,
yep,
and this crazy idea started to take shape.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find a few chippies and sparkies and whatnot in a rugby community for sure. So who are these sponsors? Who are the people helping you out and are creating a better future for these kids? Yeah,
well, some of our very long-term sponsors are right behind us. Number one would be Mitre 10 Mega,
yep,
Petone, Wellington and Upper Hutt.
Do some great things for
yep,
junior rugby.
Yeah, yep. Cliff and Martin Lockyer are fantastic supporters of all sports in the region, and certainly junior rugby. They also sponsor the Ball for All, Wellington Rugby, yep, balls that you see every day out there with the juniors and also the premier grades. Yep. So Mitre 10, you can build an entire house through them. So
I'm trying.
So they've really come to the table and are right behind us. As I mentioned before, Wallaceville Estate, and Malcolm Gillies, huge supporter of sport in the region and very big influencer. Without his support of the rugby union, of junior rugby, we wouldn't be here right now. So again, that provided us the ability to secure a piece of land, and then many of our other sponsors and partners, such as city councils.
Yep, of course.
And actually, at last count, Damian, we had over 80 suppliers in this. You just start looking at a house and you start thinking about how much goes into a house and what makes it up.
definitely.
And hey, there is a long, long list of suppliers, from roofers to tilers, builders, sparkies, plumbers. So it's just been absolutely fantastic.
For a charity cause, you are talking big money across that board, mate. You know, for a new build and a new land, it's a lot of time, a lot of effort that these people are giving towards this project, mate. You've been with the Wellington Rugby Union for 4.5 years. You're in a commercial marketing side, but you're also a junior rugby coach. So this must be the perfect project for you to almost mix the two together.
Yeah, well, look, like yourself, Damian, and I've seen you out on the sidelines coaching your kids out at Avalon. Look, at the end of the day, it is all about the kids. Without the kids and inspiring young hearts and minds entering our game, there's no representatives. There's no Wellington Lions or Pride. And then there's certainly no Hurricanes or All Blacks. So look, it is our
9 out of 10 times no egos as well.
Well, and look, that's where the enjoyment is. I mean, so if I can play, and this is sort of my philosophy, if I can play a part in that journey, whether it's creating a positive sideline environment on the sidelines, whether it's helping the young kids, play with their first rugby ball, or give them a rugby ball, or getting them up close and personal with some of the rugby stars that we have in Wellington. It's just fantastic. So this project to both give back to junior rugby and the Children's Hospital, hey, it's the pinnacle. It really does get you up in the morning. And I will say, with the visits that the Wellington Lions and our other teams, including the Pride, when they visit the Children's Hospital, it really does put in perspective, what's hardship.
Yeah.
And you really do see those who are literally fighting for their lives at times. And so, hey, if that can't get you up in the morning to help them, then hey, something's wrong. But look, this is fantastic.
Yeah, mate, it's a beautiful stuff, absolutely beautiful stuff. So when is the project looking to finish up and go to auction?
Yeah, so look, very exciting time, Damian. The guys, our painters are in at the moment, and they are doing a fantastic job. A little shout out to Aqua Property Services, who are painting our house. So they're doing a great job at the moment, and things are looking really good. So all the finishings start happening now. The second fit of the plumbing, electrical work, and all the kitchen, laundry, all the bits and pieces start going in now. We are literally about a month away from being completed.
Yeah.
Then we will head into the marketing campaign and looking to go to auction through our friends at Professionals in Upper Hutt in the beginning of October. We'll come out with a specific date very soon. But watch this space.
Exciting times. Well, mate, thank you for joining me in studio to talk about this great stuff, the house that Wellington Rugby built. Where can people find more information about it?
Yeah, exactly. So the marketing is really going to ramp up now. The homeofrugby.co.nz is where you'll find the full list of suppliers and supporters in this project, and as well as all our update videos. Of course, all in our social media channels, we will be providing update videos where we're at. And then, of course, when we get closer to the auction date, we'll be going live around, and we really hope to make, when this house does go to auction, not only will be the house, will be the main event, but there'll be some fantastic secondary auction items that people can come and be part of, and they are set to be some really cool experiences that people can bid on.
Fantastic stuff, mate. Spread the word, people. The house that Wellington Rugby are building, because it's not just built yet, you can catch all the information at homeofrugby.co.nz. Thank you, Shane Binnie, for joining me in studio, mate. Awesome. Check out the website, homeofrugby.co.nz. We'll be back right after these.